Hey everyone, this is Jake here, and today I'm going to show you how to create a blog post using AI with a paid subscription called RightBlogger. RightBlogger is a AI copywriting tool specifically built for writers, marketers, bloggers, whoever writes a lot of content. It's kind of similar to Jasper AI. I'm not going to do too much talking here. I'm going to show you the software, show you how good it is and how it can save you time and potentially money instead of hiring a freelancer or a writer. So yeah, let's just get into the tutorial and then you can make your own judgment. Okay, so this is RightBlogger here. RightBlogger has like 80 plus AI writing tools. It costs $29 a month, $24.99 if you pay yearly, and there is a free trial as well. So, assuming you've already purchased RightBlogger, I'll leave a link below. It is an affiliate link, so I do get a commission if you do use my link. But once you see this tool, you're gonna make that decision for yourself and see how really good it is. So, assuming you purchase, go ahead, log into your account. Okay, and so I'm just going to show you the process I use to create blog posts for my own blog. And then you can use the same structure, or you can play with the tools individually. Everyone has their own way of doing things, but let's go ahead and go into the details of how I would set it up. So here you can see all the tools that you've got. The top 4 tools are article writer, keyword research, post ideas, and post outline, and these are the ones that I use the most. I also use these other ones here. So first things first, keyword research. So the keyword research tool is basically like the Google keyword planner tool. You're just using this tool to decide what to write about. So for this one, let's just do how to write a blog post with AI. And then submit. You can actually use AI to add a few different variations. So here you can see it's literally like Google's keyword planner tool. You can see the cost per click on some of these. You can see the competition level. You can see the volume here too. AI blog post writing. So that one's high volume. So what I typically do is go for a low and medium competition keyword. And then I try to keep it between 3 or 4 words. 5 words is kind of a little bit much. AI write blog post, but you also got to make it sound right. Keywords are kind of different now because you can choose one keyword and then your article will rank for several keywords. So let's just do AI blog post writing. High competition, but let's just use this for the sake of this tutorial. So go ahead, copy that. Next step, you want to go to your blogging tools here, and then you want to go to post ideas, and then you just punch in that keyword, AI blog post writing. You can choose a tone, and that will go over that more in the article writing section. And right now I just want to get some ideas, some title ideas for what I can write about. So as you can see, typed in that keyword and then it's gave me a bunch of variations here. So 10 ways AI tools can speed up blog writing without losing quality. How to choose the right AI blog writing tool. Do AI blog writers threaten creativity? Okay, so I like this. How to choose. That's kind of relevant to what we're talking about. So let's go ahead, choose that. So now we've got a title and then the keyword AI blog post writing. So the next step, you can use the post outline or you can create an outline in the article writer. The post outline, I mean, I can show you, but I actually think it might be better to use it. So the post outline is basically just going to lay out an outline for your article, which you can do here. I just find that the separate tool post outline sometimes produces better results, but just to keep it simple, let's go ahead and paste in our title. And then, so this is the biggest tool here. This is where you're going to spend most of your time using the article writer. And then there's a few options here. So RightBlogger uses is based on ChatGPT. So you're using ChatGPT, but what you're doing is you're feeding it different information to kind of optimize how it produces content. So it's almost like chat, but on steroids for writers. So what we want to do is, edit outline. So we want to select that because we want to be able to see the structure of our article. We want to use real-time knowledge. You can use external links if you want. You know what, just to show you everything, let's use external links. Include images. I don't use this because I find that the images aren't super relevant, so I leave that alone. I like to have my own images in anyway, excuse me. And then this is cool. So the tone and writing style. So it's actually decided that my tone, my own writing style, is friendly, relatable, direct. You can assign it different tones, and then you also have different options here. So you got creative, casual, excited, formal, fun and quirky, blah, 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 and so on, passionate, sales-oriented, technical. I like direct, keep it to the point. Now, the article length, and you can choose different languages. The article length, so this is interesting. If you choose short form, less than 1,000 words, it doesn't always honor that numeric value. It can go over the 1,000 words, but it analyzes content differently. So if you were to choose medium form, it would use the headings, and long form, very long form. But short form, it does it a little differently. It uses the headings, but it almost summarizes the data in between. So I'm just going to leave it automatic just to see what happens. Automatic usually ends up being a 3,000 to 4,000 word article. It can fluctuate though. Point of view, so you can say I, we, you, they, first person, second person, third person. I always use first person. You can include a blank outline, so you can fill in the outline yourself. We're just going to leave that for now. You can also include a relevant video. So you know what, let's just put that on just so you can see it. And now this is one of my favorite parts. So if you're involved in SEO, one of the ways that you tell Google or improve SEO on your website is to internal link to other pieces of content on your website. So what you do is here, you just type in your website, and basically what it does is it goes through your website and finds relevant places through the article it's going to generate to include links throughout your website. So it's doing that search engine optimization for you. So primary keyword, AI blog post writing, target audience, we're going to say writers, bloggers, marketers, and then additional instructions for outline. So this is great if you're an affiliate and you want to include maybe a promotional tool in your article, and you want to include a section for that tool. So how to choose the right AI blog writing tool for your content goals. So in this case, maybe you want a specific tool. So I'm just going to say include a section about RightBlogger and its features. Okay, additional instructions for article. So here you can add additional instructions. We are going to be able to see that outline, so you may not need to use this right now, but this is probably my favorite thing, the add knowledge. So this basically allows you to feed the AI knowledge about the topic you're going to discuss. And so what I usually do is I will go and get that keyword that I'm using. So in this case, AI blog post writing. I'll go into Google and I'll see who's got like the top post here. So we've got Gravity right here. And then I'll copy the link address. Yeah, that should work. Copy link address. I'll even copy a couple, and then I'll go into here and I'll just add this knowledge. And so what it's doing is it's giving it kind of a reference point, and you know that based on the fact that this is the #1 ranked article, when you typed in that keyword, it's pulling good knowledge, like valuable content knowledge. And what I'll also add is like, do not copy the knowledge word for word, use it as a reference and insights. Okay. But so basically, it's got everything it needs there. What we're going to do is we're going to generate the outline first, and then we're going to produce the article. So go ahead, click Generate Outline. Here we go. So we've generated an outline here. We've got the title, introduction. You can actually go through each of these topics and give it any specific instructions, understanding your content goal, blah, blah, blah. It's actually quite a heavy outline. So what I like to do is, because like Chat and RightBlogger, I don't know if you ever use them, but you often, they give you kind of like lengthy replies, and it seems sometimes it's overkill, sometimes AI hallucinates and repeats the same thing. So what I like to do is, if I find that any of these sections are kind of overkill, you know, I'll integration with all the tools, blah, 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 whatever, I'll go ahead and delete some of them just to bring it down a little. We can always add it in later, but just to make the AI not overproduce content, which it probably will anyway. But that's kind of the way I do it. And as you can see here, it's actually included a RightBlogger section with some features and testimonials, and then going on to some tips for using AI. So I'm pretty happy with that outline. If you want to add any specific details, go through each section and then give it your own input, and then boom, generate article. So now let it do its thing. It does take a minute to do this, but I'm going to kind of hover on this page just so you can see how it's building the content. But yeah, look, here we go. So it's actually using Gravity Write as a reference here, the article that I gave it. It does take a minute to do this, but I think it's good for you to see. Tools like Gravity Write excel at drafting these efficiently. So yeah, look, it's actually using that reference to Gravity Write. Target audience, and then this here is a link. So this is a link on my website, how to create a real estate landing page that I've written separately. You do obviously have to go through all this content and make sure it makes sense. Like, it's not a perfect system, but like you've got kind of that structure that you need to go forward and create a very valuable piece of content. But look, I mean, look at all this. Like, it's going. It's going. Like, that's another internal link to my website. SEO compatibility. Like, it just keeps going. And it's so if you're an affiliate of something, you can add in like a reference to a recommended tool, and then it even gives you a link here to, oh yeah, that's a link to RightBlogger there. User testimonials, and you can see like it's still generating, but like I said, like it is too much. 2,400 word is actually decent, and then it's referenced Gravity Write too much, so I'd probably go in and make adjustments to this. But as you can see, like, I've just got a 2,400 word article, and it's took me 2 minutes there, and it's pretty relevant. But you are going to want to go through all this content, but now you've got the framework. That's kind of the key here. But I want to show you something now, that this is kind of what makes this tool so great. So you've got your article. You can use all these other tools if you want to get some more ideas and that, but this is what I love this tool for. So here, click on editor. So now this is the coolest part, right? So you've got your content. Now you can use AI in your editor to bring this content kind of to your level, to what you wanted to write. So for example, introduction, right? That's way too big. I want to keep it short. I know people have they don't have a good attention span, so I want to make this short and simple. So all I'll do is I'll just highlight it, ask AI, and then you can use the built-in tools, or you can even give it specific instructions here, but I want to shorten this. Shorten text, boom, look at that. One little paragraph, replace selection, that's done, okay? But you can get very specific here. So let's go Understanding your content goals. You can even tell it what you want to talk about. You can even say, ask AI, I'm not really liking the way that sounds. Improve writing. And then it looks a little better. I mean, you got to really go through it. I'm not going to go through everything here, but this is what I like the most. Is like for here, features to look for in an AI blog writing tool. So here I would say list out some features in a short form list, going over the features. There we go. Boom, look at that. I mean, you gotta fact check everything, you gotta make sure it's actually real, but like for the most part, these are all pretty good. Replace selection, so there you go, now you got a little list there. So yeah, you can go through all this. It's pretty cool. This is how I write all my blog posts. I don't use it word for word. I think there's going to be an issue going forward when you just use AI to produce content. Like you could just use AI, but it does make mistakes. It doesn't always have like factual information. So you really got to go through and make sure it is correct. So like I did one post. It was 25 AI marketing tools, and it produced all the tools that I wanted to reference, but the pricing was completely off. So you got to make sure that everything's correct. But like as you can see, like you can create articles in bulk like no one's business, and this is only going to cost you $29 a month. Like that's crazy. And you can even you can download it as a document, plain text. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, look here, manage integrations in project settings. You can link up to your. Oh, sorry, no, that's a project. That's not what I want to do. I actually don't know how to do it, but you can integrate WordPress directly, so that once you've created your article, and once you've gone through everything, and you can reference everything that you've created here. Once you've gone through everything in the editor section and you created it, you can just send it straight to WordPress, so you don't have to do anything, which is cool. So yeah, I mean, there's not much more I want to go over. I want to kind of save each of the tools for different videos so that I don't go over everything and overwhelm people here. But as you can see, like you've got SEO tools here, AI image generator. It's very good at generating images. Oh, one thing I should definitely go over is the chat. So you do have access to chat, which is basically ChatGPT, but for writing. And you can use that to grammar fix. You can use it for whatever you need to do. Here we go, like create a new landing page tutorial, send. Here, set up WordPress, choose a ready template, configure the landing page settings, create the page structure. Like, there you go. Like, this tool is invaluable. This is how you're going to create blog posts at scale. But I will say, don't just rely on AI. Give it your own input. I like to give my own introduction. I like to give my own story. I don't feel like AI is good at giving relatable experiences like a human would be, but it definitely has the ability to create those bulk tasks and, you know, really systemize how you produce articles and save you loads of time. So yeah, I hope you like this video. Go ahead, check out RightBlogger in the link below. It's $29 a month, and it's really, honest to God, it's changed the way that I write blog posts. So yeah, thanks for watching, and bye-bye.